From Loyola University in New Orleans, Louisiana, another edition of the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John here, Nicole there, and we have one thing on our minds.
Basketball?
Yes.
Basketball?
Yes.
And some more basketball.
Yes.
So don't go away. The showcase starts right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome to the showcase, coming to you from the beautiful yet a little windy today city of New Orleans. And John, we already told them the topics of this show is basketball. So what do we got up first?
Let's start things off with the multiplex at Crampton Bowl. We had to find out what Southern State's athletic conference teams on the men's and women's sides got the automatic bids to head to Kansas City and Frankfurt. Scott Singer has your answers from Montgomery.
The top 10 men's and women's basketball programs from across the Southern States Athletic Conference traveled to Montgomery last week to the multiplex at Crampton Bowl. In the SSAC final on Saturday night on the women's side, it saw the Cinderella run of the College of Coastal Georgia, the 3 seed out of the East, match up with the University of Mobile. The Lady Rams went to work, dominating the boards as Kiara Rowe gets the putback and the Rams took the early advantage. Still first half, up 10, Mobile gets it going from downtown as Molly Speed strokes the 3 and the Rams led by 13. Coastal did find an answer as Gianna Vastola pushes inside for the bucket and cut into that Ram lead. But Mobile had the answer. Deonica McCormick connects here to put them up by 14 in the first half. Coastal would still find a spark. On the break, Olivia Melvin feeds Madell Madden for 2. Then with the steal by Madden, but the shot comes up a little bit short and another broken opportunity for Coastal. But for the Rams, they had very few misses. McCormick did it again here, and Mobile had full control in the first half as they go into the break, 45-27. Second half was more of the same. Sierra Anderson off the bench, she gets the bucket here, and the Rams were rolling. Deonica McCormick kept pace as well in the second half. Here she delivers from 15 feet out, 2 of her game-high 21, and Mobile had upped the pressure. Coastal, despite the point differential, never quit. Their up-tempo style led to 2 points at the other end by Madell Madden, 2 of her team-high 17. But in the end, the Lady Rams were just too much. They were able to go inside at will. Kiara Rowe finished with 16, and Mobile would go on to hoist the banner and cut down the nets with an 81-65 win in Montgomery.
I told the ladies when we got beat at Bethel, they were down, that I felt like we could get there. What we actually did Sunday was practice cutting down nets because I wanted them focused. I said, this is what we do when you win. And I wish that was my idea, but it wasn't. I borrowed it from Jim Valvano and back when he was at North Carolina State. And so we came ready. We thought, hey, we were ready for everything but that. I said, so let's go practice that. And it's exciting.
All right, John, let's do a little recap.
Okay.
So we have 3 automatic bids.
Okay.
Standing on one of those campuses right now, Loyola,
Check.
University of Mobile,
Double check.
and Southern Poly.
Triple check.
But there could be some more, right?
Yeah, we got some at-larges coming up in a bit.
Yeah, we'll tell you about them. But first, let's check out the men's side.
The men's final would pit the top 2 teams in the league as William Carey and Emmanuel met up. In the beginning, nerves were a factor in a sloppy start for both. In fact, it took almost 5 minutes to see a bucket when Emmanuel's Michael Stanley split the Crusader defense for the deuce, 2 of his 31 on the night. Still first half, the Lions found Nathan 2 in the corner for 3. He would finish with 7 on the game. The Crusaders would find some offense as well. On the inbounds play, DeMarcus Lewis finds the bucket, and we went back and forth early. Next possession, Emmanuel's Steven Guinchard connects from way outside, and we had a game. Then Luke Miller stroked one from beyond the arc, and Emmanuel was in business with the lead 20-17. Late first half, the Crusaders' Marcus Lewis got behind the defense and found the easy bucket, and William Carey, who trailed most of the first half, now led by 3. Second half, William Carey came to play. Here, Deron Bell off the pick, gets one to fall, and Carey increased their lead. After a 5-0 run to start the second half, Guy Payne hit from the top of the key, and the Crusaders were out to a double-digit lead. Up 12, the Lions trying to get something going in transition, but the Carey defense was stifling. Donovan Walker with the steal, quickly up court to Payne, and he throws it down with authority, and William Carey now led by 14. The Lions would make a run at it off the turnover. Sherrod Smith ditches to Jeremiah Dunnings, and he delivers 2 of his 12 on the night, and we had a 7-point game. The Lions would cut it as close as 6, but William Carey had the answer. Deron Bell delivers from beyond the arc, 3 of his team-high 19 points, and the lead was now 9. Kelvin Nixon then off the shake and bake for 2 of his 18, but down the stretch, William Carey was just too much. The miss by Nixon, but DeMarcus Lewis is there for the putback, and William Carey would take the Southern States Athletic Conference crown 85-73 in the Capital of Dreams.
I'm so proud of these guys. You know, we have 9 seniors on this team. A lot of them, you know, were here last year when we lost in the championship game, and they know that feeling. And from the time we got out in August and met as a team when school started, this was our goal right here to win the conference title and regular season and the tournament. And for them to be able to play as well as they did, this is as well as we played in a long time. And to do it in such a convincing manner, you know, we've got a talented team, but I'm just proud of the guys pulling together and accomplishing this goal.
3 out of the 4 teams that were in the finals also have tickets to the NAIA National Tournament. From Montgomery, Alabama, for the Southern States Showcase, I'm Scott Singer.
So, Nicole, those are your women's and men's champs. They're part of the whole process. When we come back, we'll let you know who is going to Frankfort, who is going to Kansas City to bring back national titles for the Southern States. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke's sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Choosing the right college can be difficult. You're looking for professors that will challenge you while investing in your future. You want a place where you can be yourself and have fun while strengthening your faith and making a difference in the lives of those around you. You belong at the University of Mobile. The University of Mobile offers more than 40 areas of study in a Christ-centered environment just 1 hour from the beautiful beaches on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The University of Mobile, learning, faith, and leadership.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in the field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. We are here at Loyola in front of Monroe Library. And now, John, we've already told you about the championships and their winners and the automatic bids, but now it's time for a little bracketology.
Time to get out your pens, and that's how confident you should be in filling out your Southern States Athletic Conference competitors when it comes to the men's and women's championships. Let's start off with a look at what's going down in Frankfort.
The Women's National Championship will be held at the Frankfort Convention Center in Frankfort, Kentucky, and the Southern States will have 4 schools representing the conference. Loyola, who won the regular season Western title, received a 7 seed and will play a second-ranked Georgetown College team who boasts a 21-8 record. The team is ready for the challenge and excited to try and make a deep run in the tournament.
My sophomore year, we got a bid in, and I remember just waiting, and we were waiting. We were wondering if we were going to get in because we didn't get the automatic bid, and I remember just feeling scared and sometimes nauseous. But to know that we're automatically getting in, it's like now the fun begins. Practice is not about, well, if we get in, it's we're in, let's make some noise. And so it's just the environment that the team is having, the coaches are having. It's no better feeling and no better way to go out my senior year, definitely.
The second team from the conference is 23-7 Southern Poly, who received an automatic bid by winning the Eastern Division regular season title. They will go up and face first seed Campbellsville. With this being the team's last season as a program, they are ready to shock the nation and bring home a national championship for their school.
Our goal is to win, and that's what we're keeping our focus at is one game at a time. You know, our goal is we want to reach for a national championship, and you know that's everybody's goal at this point in the year, and that's kind of where our focus has been.
We are super hype. Coach and the team, we always talk about legacy, and this being the last game for any athletic team at Southern Poly, playing under Southern Poly. We're hungry. We're hungry to make a name and to show them that we are Poly. We are here.
Well, it's always exciting to be able to get an opportunity to keep playing. You know, not everybody in the country has this opportunity. And, you know, like I tell my teammates, you know, we deserve to be here, and we're not going to take this opportunity for granted. We're going to keep working. Coaches are going to keep doing their best to prepare us, and we're going to make a run in the national tournament.
The third automatic bid the conference received was Mobile, who, as we told you earlier in the show, won the conference championship. As a 6 seed, they will face a 3 seed Wiley College out of Texas. Winning the conference title was only the first step in their quest for a national title.
Being able to stay focused and having that momentum is a challenge, because you take a deep breath and say, well, we've accomplished this, now what? Well, when we get there, we'll see what. I mean, it's really a good time, and it's a great tournament, great teams, and so like I said, it'll be a challenge.
With a 21-10 record, Bethel University received the conference's only at-large bid. This is the 5th time in school history the team has made the national tournament. They will go up against the Masters out of St. Clarita, California, who are 24-8 and a 2nd seed. Bethel, a 7th seed, is looking to upset the Lady Mustangs on their journey to the final game. Now we head to Kansas City, Missouri, and the Municipal Auditorium for the men's side of the national tournament. 3 out of the 32 teams come from the Southern States. With a 29-3 record, Eastern Conference champion Emmanuel College finds itself in the Naismith bracket as the 8th overall seed. They will go up against a 20-10 St. Thomas team. Belhaven snuck in the field of 32 as the conference's only at-large bid. They go in the tournament unseeded, and their 18-14 record will go up against the number 4 seed Columbia College. Conference champion William Carey is looking to continue their red-hot play as they enter the tournament on a 21-game winning streak and as the number 3 team overall. The team's fast tempo of play is something they are hoping will propel them to a national title. Coach Steve Knight has been coaching the Crusaders for 32 years, and he can confidently say this is the best team he has ever coached.
Well, this team has a lot of leadership, obviously with 9 seniors. And I think that makes this team even more special to me is the fact that I know, and all of us coaches know, most of these guys aren't going to be here next year. So this is it for them. It's it for us coaching them, and it's kind of pulled us together all year long trying to say, hey, this is the last go-around, let's get it done. And I'm just so proud that they've come out from day one and worked hard. And you know, we could very easily be undefeated right now. Both our losses were sort of under difficult circumstances, so you can't do much better than what they've done.
So John, as you can see, we have an exciting month of basketball ahead of us.
64 teams, a lot of them from the Southern States Athletic Conference chasing after national championships. That's it for the B. We come back for the C. We'll let you know what's going on as Loyola University starts its 2nd century. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. We made our way to the center of campus here at Loyola University in New Orleans. And John, we got some beeping behind us because there is a lot of construction going on here.
9 figures, and when I mean 9 figures, I mean 9 to the left of the decimal place, renovating Monroe Hall, new science building, and as last year when we were here, they were celebrating their 100th anniversary as a university here in New Orleans. So let's find out about everything at Loyola as they're in year 101.
Getting ready to complete our Monroe Hall, which is our science math complex, and it's a $113 million renovation. And the facade, if you can see before, was one of the only buildings on campus that didn't have our brand brick on it. And it was built in the 60s, and I guess that time some modern architects were able to convince the Jesuits this is the way you have to go. But not only is the outside now compatible with the rest of the campus, but all of our labs, all of our classrooms have been modernized with computers and state-of-the-art laboratories, and our faculty now have state-of-the-art offices that can connect them with students, and so that's real exciting.
And that's just a small part of the growth at Loyola as the university welcomes all who enter and prepares them for meaningful lives pursuing truth, wisdom, and virtue. Inspired by Ignatius of Loyola's vision of finding God in all things, the goal is to educate the whole student and benefit the larger community. Being an integral part of New Orleans is another element to that Jesuit practice.
Being here 100 years means something. We've been doing something right for our community and for the city of New Orleans and for our state. Our students give back tremendously. We don't have a requirement for community service. Our community action program is open to all of our students, and it's part of our everyday life at Loyola. And a lot of our classes incorporate community service into their programs. But I think that the economic impact that we've had, I think we have a $19 million annual economic impact. You know, like I said, 5,000 students, over 1,000 faculty and staff contribute back to the community. You know, we just love to be able to put on performances for our community. Our fine arts department is one of the best in the country. Our music industry department does the same. And we look forward to next century to contribute even more to our community.
When instructors and administrators can see how a person grows over time, there's a great sense of pride in seeing that young adult turn into a representative of the university once they reach the time of graduation and get to turn the tassel from one side of the cap to the other. All that working toward the cura personalis, the development of the whole person.
It's really neat, especially when you see freshmen graduate. And if you're fortunate enough as a coach maybe to be a little bit involved in their life as their coach, but to see what they do to get through school, the rigors of their curriculum, and then study abroad in the summer, or do 2 months or a month in Belize with the Ignacio Volunteers, and come back and have their whole world change, to see the impact that has. That's really cool. And I know as the coach, there are many more faculty members and advisors that see a lot more of it than I do, because they're in the trenches and dealing with a lot more numbers. But it's really nice feeling on graduation day on stage and see those young men and women get their diploma.
And when you spend time on campus, as we do on the showcase, there are things that stand out, and they're seconded by those who talk to.
The people. We have the greatest people here. It's a truly family environment, from our administrators to our department heads to coaches. It's a friendly environment. People support each other. There's a genuine care, genuine love. When someone does well, the university celebrates. When someone is ill or going through a tough time, the community rallies behind them and sees them through tough times.
Now,
our students, and not to mention our tremendous students who every day provide the energy and positivity for our campus.
Athletically, successes have been across the board, the most immediate being women's hoops, surviving one of the wildest division races in recent memory, adding another notation to the Wolfpack's postseason athletic resume. Loyola thinks it's time to make another statement, not just one for this year, but one for everyone to notice long term.
We just don't want to be happy to be there. And that's something that we're talking about. And I think this program's at a point where we don't need to just be happy to be there, because our schedule has been extremely difficult this year. All the losses we've had, except for I think one, have been to top 30 teams in the country. We have beaten 5 to 6 ranked opponents. And I think that's where we belong.
There is a strategic plan in place to carry Loyola into their first decade of Century 2, and Dr. G. Orlando sees a bright future as the university and its goals and aspirations all grow.
We have a capital campaign that's getting ready to go underway, and that's going to be a huge push for capital improvements, scholarships. I know the university is very much committed to endowing more scholarships to give all students an opportunity to attend here. And I think you'll see a big push in that the next 5 years. Athletically speaking, trying to find an off-campus home field for our baseball team and when we bring our softball and soccer team. That is in that capital campaign, and I can see that happening already. I mean, I've already visualized it, and it's already happened, really. It's just got to take place. And I would say within that three-year period, 3 to 5, you're going to see a whole different athletic department, because that will be something that will be close by. Our students can ride their bikes to. We can shuttle them there. Being a steward for the community, it's going to improve that area of the neighborhood that we're trying to get our home field at. So, we think that that'll be a great future, a great vision in the next 5 years.
So, Nicole, if you remember when we were both freshmen in college, they used to say that something 101, whatever the class was, it's a freshman level class. But you want to talk about Loyola 101? Graduate level courses going on here, and they are graduating to a new century.
They definitely are. All right, well, that's going to do it for this block, but make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to tell you where we're headed for our next show. The showcase continues after this.
At Nukes, we know that for you, it's all about flavor. You want unique combinations that truly tempt your taste buds. Culinary classics that go to a whole new level. You like being served fresh takes on old favorites, all in a fun, stylish, casual place to be. All we want is to see that smile when you take your very first bite. So come see us at Nuke's Eatery.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Time to put a bow on yet another show from Loyola University here in New Orleans. A couple notes before we go. Chris Steiner-Wilcoxon, 200th career win for AUM softball, and also men's cross-country standout Zach Solly, selected as one of 13 NAIA student athletes to participate in the Red Cross NAIA Collegiate Leadership Program. Good stuff going on at AUM, good stuff going on around the conference.
Impressive stuff as well.
You got it.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up here in New Orleans. But next week, we are headed to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So make sure you come and see us then on the Showcase.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Choosing the right college can be difficult. You're looking for professors that will challenge you while investing in your future. You want a place where you can be yourself and have fun while strengthening your faith and making a difference in the lives of those around you. You belong at the University of Mobile. The University of Mobile offers more than 40 areas of study in a Christ-centered environment just 1 hour from the beautiful beaches on Alabama's Gulf Coast. The University of Mobile, learning, faith, and leadership.
From my very first day at Faulkner, it's been an incredible experience. There's so much to do around campus, and I know that I've made friends that will last a lifetime.
I love using my iPad in my classes. I feel really prepared for the future. Plus, the use of e-text helps me cut costs on textbooks.
At Faulkner University, we seek to educate the whole person, including mind, spirit, and soul. That's what makes us different from most other universities. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom. Superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4-BETHEL